I want to say going in, I really, really, really like Demi Lovato. And I think she is a warrior, and I think she's done amazing. But I'm not with her on this.
Yeah, here comes the big, here's the wind up to
I'm not with her on this. And so she posts this over the weekend. There's a yogurt place called Big Chill in Los Angeles. She says, finding it extremely hard to order from the Big Chill official when you have to walk past tons of sugar-free cookies, other diet foods before you get to the counter. Do better, please.
And then she goes on to coin a new hashtag to deal with this problem as she sees it. She says she's going to create this hashtag to call out harmful messaging from brands or companies that perpetuate a society that not only enables but praises disordered eating. And the hashtag is Diet Culture Vultures.
Here's what I understand, that she has been through it, and she has had real issues with food. We've had her on TMZ Live where she's talked about her bulimia, where she really has struggled and has really come out the other side, which is fantastic. And she has real issues, as do many people.
Hold on. You say she's come out the other side as if it's not an issue for her anymore.
Well,
it absolutely is an issue for her. She's talked about it still being an issue, and she's working on letting herself feel better about eating certain things.
Right.
But this one clearly
it
was an
triggered
issue for her.
It triggered her. Now,
in fact, she used the word trigger. Right.
My issue with it is, I get it, and there are other people like Demi Lovato who are struggling with food issues.
Right.
That said, you know, number one, this is a business. And if people come in and they want to order sugar-free yogurt, and that's what most people order, you move it to the front. That doesn't mean you're telling people everybody's got a diet. It just means this is a popular item.
Right.
And the second point I want to make is this, that I get the eating disorder issue, but there's another disorder, which is there are real problems with weight in this country being a factor in hospitalizations and deaths and diabetes and everything else. And there are a lot of people who are struggling with that side of it, and that this is something that helps them. And so because it's displayed too much to your liking, I can understand how that might trigger you, and I get it. But to say to the business, you shouldn't be doing it this way because this is peculiar to me and other people, and you shouldn't be worrying about the other people, this is triggering for me, I think is unrealistic, and I don't think it's right.
So the Big Chill actually responded back to Demi saying that, you know, this is not just about trying to trigger anybody. It's the fact that they do cater to a bunch of different people, and a lot of people have different, you know, alternatives that they need when it comes to them having diabetes or different diseases. If they're vegan, and they actually apologized. They said, you know, we're sorry if you felt this way, but that was not our intention. And she had actually posted that conversation as well. And she suggested to them that, I think she kind of then began to think about the bigger picture and not just about, you know, what her own triggers are, not to disregard what they are, but she came back and said, you know what? Okay, but maybe you guys can label a little bit better so those of us who are triggered by things like this, when we walk into shops, will understand that this is not a big warning, red flag sign for us. It's more about making sure that everybody across the board is taken care of when it comes to how they want to eat their yogurt, their ice cream, or whatever the case may be. Don't know what the solution here is, because I feel like the business should be able to do business in what's been working best for them, as long as they're not offending people. But you will always have people who have personal plights of their own. Like Demi, she's going through what she's going through, who will feel however she feels. I don't know if you can cater to every single person in that area, though.
That was really well put.
They want to try to find some kind of compromise. It's great if they can. I think it's realistically going to be difficult because, look, they labeled it the way they labeled it because there are people who are looking for those specific labels. Now, I guess you can try to come up with a compromise that would, you know, would work for Demi and people who feel like Demi. I just don't know what it would be.
I think Lauren really explained that really well. And we should say, just to button this up, we found out Big Chill had its biggest day yesterday that they've ever had after all of this went down.
Demi, she put it in everyone's mind, like, actually, let me go down and check out the Big Chill.
Hi, my name's Malia. I'm from Flint, Michigan. I definitely think that Demi is reaching on this one. I think if anything, we should be happy that more health conscious options are being offered. So Demi might have to take the L on this one. We all have triggers, but you have to pick and choose your battles.
Wow, we should just shut up and let everybody else talk. Because everybody's,
Yeah.
they're very eloquent today. I know.
Yeah, they're explaining things a lot better than we are. So.
Okay.